Well, hey guys, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at a Rapido locomotive. That is our friends up in Canada, Rapido trains. They produce some high quality stuff. Today we're taking a look at a F40PH-2D locomotive. This is a Via Rail, or Via, I think it's pronounced, Renaissance scheme. So this has a DCC and sound decoder in it. It'll also operate on DC. And the price you're going to pay is mid to high twos. There's some cross the border pricing differences and things like that. So just going to kind of use that generalization on the pricing for this. But let's get started on the review of this locomotive next. Alright, I know a lot of you guys get on me for having a dirty layout, so ta-da! It is all cleaned up. Everything's put away. And I've got an Amtrak train on the tracks. And I've got a BNSF train on the tracks. But let's get to this review right now. Just wanted to give you guys that quick layout update because I don't get to do videos much on other topics. Lots of review requests I have to meet. You've got a F40PH-2D operator's manual. It's bilingual in English and French. So you're looking at several pages going over functions, configuration variables, installing a DCC decoder for the DC only versions, factory reset, lifetime limited warranty, or limited lifetime warranty I should say, 16 pages. You've got your parts diagram here so you can order parts easily. White River Productions manual. It's a great company there. Done some great things with it lately. And hard to see on the white background, but you have number boards or numbers, decals for the rebuilt locomotive here. And by rebuilt I mean the prototype, not the model. Gonna get this out of the box. Take a look-see. Plastic sleeve. Pretty standard. Just pop that out there. This little piece here comes from the bottom, just pops right back in. I will get that in on the screen from the trucks there. We'll take a closer look. Okay, just so you saw what popped off, the outer loops of this truck. It's like a truck wheel guard popped out on each side. They're press fit. Once I found my pliers, it was a 2-second fix, no big deal. In my opinion, we will look at the locomotive in detail now. Alright, lots of cool details here. All this roof detail. You've got a winterization hatch on the back, fan grating. I believe this is the cab AC unit. You have Sinclair antennas, ice skate antennas. You've got dual horns up front here, beacon light. Etched metal windshield wipers, separately applied grab irons. You've got a nice metallic nose piece here. I forget what that is exactly. LED headlights with a third light down there. Via Rail Canada on the front. Metal couplers. MU and accessory hose receptacles up front. Accessory hoses. The MU hoses are actually tucked behind the snowplow there. And air lines, brake lines there as well. Coupler cut lever that is in place. You get the separately applied grabs on the side, cab interior detail, handrails for cab entry to the cab entry door with more detail up top. Dustbin hatch and exhaust up top, lift rings all look to be in place. Dynamic brake fan, grills, exhaust, and intake fan up top. Looks good. It's the winterization hatch there. Got some really nice detail back here with the radiator fan grill see-through to a certain extent. And then you can see all that detail back there. A little hard, but more see-through detail at the top. In the rear, Another crew access area with the separate handrails. Rear of the locomotive is as such. And Via Rail Canada, a green choice on the side there with a nice scheme, nice vibrant colors. The lines between the different colors look like they have very straight edge, very minimal blending at all, maybe a little bit right there. So overall, that's all we will go over in detail. So let's take a look at operation. All right, we'll do startup. Through some functions real quick here. Bell. Horn with the bell automatically actuated. So you have slow Doppler horn, full throttle, which allows you to brake the locomotive, basically rev it up, but keep it braked at the same time here. So you can hit that full throttle. I'll show you that real quickly. As you can see, I'm up to 126 speed steps, but it's not moving until I hit F4 again to release it. And it takes off on you. Full throttle simulates getting the locomotive revved up to move things along, get things, the momentum going, the slack out of the couplers, things like that. HEP, which is on the back end, that's where all that, those accessory areas are that I showed earlier, can be turned on and off with F5 ditch lights, F6. I've yet to check the ditch lights and headlights, so we'll do that. Headlight dimmer F7 also handles the ditch lights. Startup shutdown F8, F9 strobe. A little hard to see. I can show you in the dark later. F10 is the xenon light, which is under the headlights. Pointed that out earlier. I didn't call it by its name. F11's Doppler horn. F12 is Hostler mode. F15's emergency horn. Let's try that. Guess that just stays on until you hit F15 again. F19 handles number boards turned off. They're on right now, they are backlit, a little hard to tell. And 23 and 24 handle brakes and brake release. Let's kill some lights so you can see some of the lighting features, including the step light. In pitch dark now, you can see how the number boards are lit. You've got the headlight and the Hostler light, the xenon light, sorry. Getting things a little confused there. Ditch lights are working. You got step lights on both sides of the locomotive. Take a look here. And over here. I'm going to go ahead and move this thing at slow speeds. 1 speed step forward. Very smooth. Gotta love ESU motor control. The good motors in Rapido. 2 speed steps. 3. 4. And 5. You also get a brake squeal if you go a little faster and have a certain function activated, I believe. 1 speed step in reverse. smooth so far. Seeing much hesitation at all. 2 speed steps. 3, 4, and 5. What? It's going through a grade crossing. And to make matters worse, the gates aren't down on the grade crossing. Alright, so there you go, 5 speed steps forward and back, very smooth operation. Alright, let's give it a go for a pull test here. Looks like it's going to cap out at about 3.1 to 3.3. You're looking at 45 average size freight cars at that size, even though this is a passenger service locomotive. That gives you an idea of what it can pull, which means it's going to pull plenty. Alright, let's take a look at NMRA compliance with the wheels here. Wheels are engaged there, 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 and there. So good wheel gauge. And we'll take a look at the coupler height as well. Alright, let's take a look at coupler height. A little hard to see back here, but dead on. And check the front. Looks like a teeny bit high to dead on. You have to look for yourself on that one, but seems pretty good. I know it's kind of dark, but all the better to see the weight with. So we're going to put it on the scale, and you got a little over a pound there, 16.6. Well, this thing decided to gain weight, 17 ounces it looks like, 480 grams, 0.480 kilograms. So 1 pound, 1 ounce, 17 ounces total. There you go. Well, that's going to do it for the review of the Rapido F40PH-2D, a very nice locomotive. And in a nice scheme with some great road names and road number specific detail. Very, very good locomotives from Rapido with high detail, great sound and motor control, and a very nice locomotive. I can't really say anything. The only ding was a couple truck parts that you can put back on in a couple seconds with a pair of pliers or your fingers if you have thinner fingers than I do. I'm going to leave you with a run-by of this locomotive, no rolling stock because I don't have any VS stuff to really pull it with. It'll be going across my grade crossing, which is also down and out of commission because I've taken the power pack for something. I need to put it back, but I'll be sure to use the horn on the grade crossing so you can hear that horn and bell sound again, that great ESU sound. We will see you next time right here on my channel. Take care.